I need your help troubleshooting my central air conditioner.
Make sure it is set to cool and not fan, before you call for service.
I haven't made that mistake in years.
If the air conditioner is straining to move air or turning off after turning on, it could be an airflow problem.
My furnace has shut down due to pressure switches not going off, but an air conditioner doesn't usually have that problem.
It would shut down if the air filter is so clogged it can't get enough air, or if it is straining to run and overheats.
The air filter I can diagnose by looking at its color, and I can replace it myself if necessary. Overheating is a different matter.
If the motors are wearing out, you'll get extra noise as well as friction.
Air conditioners are always loud.
If you hear grinding or knocking, something mechanical needs to be replaced.
If it is periodic knocking, I may just need to tighten the fan motor or blades to the motor.
True, and if it is making more noise but not badly, check to see if you need to add grease to the motors. Just make sure it can spin afterward, so you don't turn it on and set the motor with new fuel on fire.
That would be quite ironic.
If the air conditioner is bubbling or pinging as it tries to cool the incoming air, you've got a refrigerant leak.
That's expensive to repair, because you have to pay someone to recharge the refrigerant, and replace the broken component.
The leak could be obvious if you have condensate at one specific spot, or see a rust hole.
It would also be obvious if I saw ice on the AC. However, I don't.
You can also look at the control board, for guidance on what is wrong with it.
I have no idea what the errors on it mean.
Many errors could be cleared by resetting it, or power cycling it.
And if I get the PF error, that is probably due to the power failure I caused turning it off at the breaker, because the reset button didn't work.
You could see errors that say where it thinks the wiring is loose, communication errors with sensors.
Which means replacing sensors, or securing the wires.
In some cases, you have to replace a wiring harness, such as when it has corroded and you have the wire touching a metal component, shorting out.
That's a fire hazard, and I'll call in a pro to find anything else that's that dangerous.
If you get an error that it can't talk to the thermostat or controller, you can turn off and back on the thermostat, or replace the batteries in the thermostat and remote control.
I don't have a remote control for my AC.
Then power cycle everything and hope they start talking to each other again, because communication errors that persist are caused by control board problems.
That would be expensive to repair, but faster than waiting for a new compressor on order.
If the compressor wouldn't start and you hear clicking, you can buy a starter cap kit off the shelf at a lot of appliance stores. If the thing clicks, tries to start and dies, you want someone to look into it.
And I'll have ruled out everything I'd feel embarrassed about a $100 service charge for them to fix for $20.
It's HVAC. Nothing is $20, except them flipping it from fan to cool.